Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melly, and if you're new here, welcome in. I am a pattern designer. I test out patterns and I do markets. I also have an Etsy page in case you're interested in purchasing any of my patterns, any of my makes, or even several other little things like sewing sticks. For today's video, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I normally test out free patterns, but there's a ton of paid patterns that I have in my inventory that I have yet to get a chance to test out. I just want to let you guys know, is it worth the money? Is it a good market make? Is it more of a, crochet for your family or crochet for yourself? How long does it take? I just kind of want to hit all of those questions that you may have in the back of your mind when you're purchasing a paid pattern. Normally, like I said, I do like free patterns. Since they are free, they cost no money to you. But in this video, I really wanted to try out some paid patterns that I haven't tried out, and I just kind of wanted to tell you guys everything that you may be interested in knowing about these paid patterns. So let's go ahead and get started. I have 10 patterns for you guys and we will break them down. So let's go ahead and start with pattern number 1. Okay, so for pattern number 1, I really wanted to touch on a pattern that you guys have been seeing in the last couple of vlogs because I am obsessed with this pattern. I really wanted to just start off with this pattern because I feel like it is just so cute. I think it's a must buy, at least on my end. I feel like if you like this type of character, then I think you definitely should just bite the bullet and pay for this pattern. But it is the Teeny Turtle Team pattern. This is by MoonSproutsCrochet and it is a paid pattern on Etsy. It is $7, but this is just too cute to pass up. I will say that it does involve some sewing. You do have to sew on the head. You have to surface crochet these bobble stitches onto the side to make it look like he's wearing a little bandana. You have to sew on his shell, and then you have to like surface crochet these little cute details right here. The hands and the legs you single crochet in the round, so that isn't too bad. And then of course the head you have to sew it on. I honestly don't think it takes too long for this project. I'm already working on Raphael, which you guys already know. I ended up getting my yarn for Leonardo and Donatello, so the little gang is going to be complete. I'm very excited to continue this pattern. I did go ahead and price it at $32 because it, with the color changes, with sewing things on, having to make multiple little pieces, we do kind of want a price according to how long it takes us. It did take me a little bit of time, but I wouldn't say that it was more than 2 hours. So I don't think it's too bad for this little guy. If you want to use Bernat Blanket, you can. I ended up using Chenille Basics from Premier Yarns, and I just love the way this little fella came out. I'm very excited. We ended up finding out that Chenille Basics is 100 grams, and I only ended up using less than half for these two little guys, and I have the arms and the legs for Raphael, so that means you can make all 4 of them with the sage with one skein. So I don't know if that's pertinent information for you, but I thought I'd let you know because I literally thought I only had one skein of the sage, and right now if you go on Premier Yarns website, it's out of stock. So I was kind of freaking out a little bit. Then we did the math and it's like, it's cool, Melly, it's cool. You are going to have enough yarn to make all 4 of your teeny turtles. So this pattern is pretty awesome. I give it a 10 out of 10. Like, I love this pattern. I'm so happy that we started off with a banger because I'm telling you, out of all these patterns, I mean, of course I'm recommending more than just one, but this little fella, can we zoom in on this little fella? Let me move out of the way. He is so cute. Definitely a must. If you have the time for it, definitely make it. All of the patterns that I'll be talking about today will be down in the description box below, so I got you, don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and move on to pattern number 2. Okay, so the next pattern that I want to talk about is, I feel like it's so unique. I don't feel like many people even think about making this type of fish. I don't even feel like there's another pattern like it, so it's extremely unique and I love it. I love this person's patterns. I'm not even going to lie. Have a little crush on their patterns because they're freaking adorable. And it is the same person who made the Stingray pattern, and it is by Odo Coton. I'm not sure how to say it. Like I said, link is down in the description if you're interested. But it's this cute little anglerfish. Tell me it's not the cutest thing ever. Tell me it's not the cutest thing ever, guys. So when it comes to this pattern, the readability is pretty straightforward. I will say I had an issue with one of the fins. I think there's a typo on the actual pattern. That's not to say that the pattern's terrible. It is really good. I was just so confused, but thank God I was on live when I was making this, and there was other people that had already made this little anglerfish, and they helped me out with telling me, yeah, you're right, like there's a typo on the fin. For a second there I thought he was gonna have a little Nemo hand, you know, but he didn't. We're all good, we're equal, we're even. I will say that if you do purchase this pattern, you see how small it is. It is not a quick make, guys. For the size of this little fella, he's just so cute. I would make him again, but he took so much longer than I would have expected him to take, which I get. He has a lot of details. There's a lot of surface crocheting involved, like this and this and this. I feel like this should not have been like surface crocheted on. I feel like you could have made this in the round. I don't like the little light. I just had so much trouble with it, like trying to weave in the ends. Like weave them in where do I weave them in? Because there's no space, you know? So things like that. I love his little teethers. Oh, they're just so adorable. He is just so cute. I don't think I would be selling him at my market, like making full batches of him, just because of how long it takes, but I promise you, he is so cute. If you kind of want to make him for like a sibling or a family member, I think they would definitely enjoy it. But for markets, you would definitely have to price it higher unless you make it in like Bernat blanket. He did take a little bit to make, even though he can kind of fool you because he's a tiny little fella. Other than that, I would give it probably like a 7 out of 10, only because I am looking for makes that I want to make for a market. So that is this little guy, and let's go ahead and move on to, oh, I didn't even tell you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm terrible. He is $3.04 on Etsy. I don't think that's a bad price. Of course, I'm only one person. It is my perspective. It's whatever you think you should pay for a pattern, but I think that is very reasonable for this pattern. The pattern designer put a lot of effort into it. I love the way he came out. He's just so cute. Let's go ahead and finally move on to pattern number 3. Okay, the next pattern, I promise you, has been on my bucket list since it came out. It has been a long time coming for me to make this pattern. Not that long, honestly, but he is so cute, and I know you guys are going to love him. And his name is Finn. He's so cute. He's a little froggy. He's so adorable. Look at him. Tell me you don't automatically just fall in love with this fella. Like his tongue and all, you know? This is Finn the Frog. The designer is straight up handmade. This person just did such a wonderful job. They do sell it on Ravelry for $4, and I think he is worth all the $4 you can give. You can take my $4, ma'am. Side note, I actually bought the pattern twice on accident. So, I'm just saying, I spent $8 on Mr. Finn, but that's okay. I accidentally, that was my bad. That was my fault. I just think he's so cute. You would think, like, he looks so complex that he would take such a long time. Not that long, honestly. Not that long. You do have to create the body and then create the hands, create the legs. You have to sew on the hands and the legs and the little tongue. You could make this pattern low sew. I don't think it would be no sew. You can crochet the tongue in the round and the arms in the round, but the legs are rounded, so you would have to sew those on, which is okay. I still love this pattern. I think he's so adorable. Is he market friendly? I would say so. He doesn't take that much time to make. Honestly, I would give it maybe like an hour and 20 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes, and you get this little fella. He's adorable. And his little hands, look at that. He just wants to give you a little high five. That is Finn for you. They do have a Freya, which is Freya the Frog, and she is a snuggler. So if you don't want to make him all plush, you can make her and she's a little snuggler. I thought that was adorable, and Finn is $4 and Freya is $4, but if you buy them together it's only $7. So definitely if you want both of them, that'd be so cute. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next pattern. The next pattern is this adorable little turtle pattern. It is guaranteed like a 1 hour project. It's a no-sew crochet baby turtle. The pattern is by the Friendly Red Fox, and she sells it for $6. So I know you guys have seen a ton of turtles. This is a no-sew turtle, so that's pretty cool. I've seen a lot of no-sew turtles. Is this one that I would say like beats all the other no-sew turtles? Not really. It is an adorable pattern, and right now she does have it on sale. But for $6, that was a pretty hefty price for a teeny little turtle. I don't think you would be able to price this an hour's worth of your crochet time. So that's why it hinders me to like even give it a good rating. I do think this turtle is adorable, but I've made other turtles that are a lot bigger than this, and they take like, I don't know, maybe an hour and 10 minutes. So you add 10 more minutes and it's like a lot bigger than this. I have talked about another turtle pattern in one of my past videos that I really loved, and I love that pattern, and it is a bigger make. I don't think I would remake this pattern, but I do think this pattern is so cute. I do think the creator has a bunch of beautiful patterns, and I would definitely recommend some of her other patterns. For this little 1 hour turtle, I don't know. It's up to you guys. Like I said, I've tried a ton of other turtles, which maybe I should make a video of all the turtle patterns that I've tried and which ones I recommend and which ones are number one in my heart. But this little guy, I am just going to give it a meh. You know, it's okay. It's not bad. It does take about an hour, 50 minutes or so. So that isn't too bad, but it's just the size of it. Of course, I can use Bernat, but it's not going to be too much bigger than this. You know what I mean? It's probably going to be like double the size. And I have other turtle patterns that are bigger, and I can price accordingly. So I feel like I would lose out on some money with this little cutie, even though he is so adorable. He's so cute. Look at him. He kind of reminds me of Squirt. He's so cute. There's this little guy. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pattern. The next pattern, I'm not even gonna lie, when I first finished the pattern, I wasn't sure why I bought it in the first place. You know, when you buy some patterns and you're like, why did I buy this? Well, that is this pattern. It has definitely grown on me in the past couple of days since I've had it, because this was one of like the first makes that I made for this video. I've definitely grown to love this little fella. I guess it's the fact that his body is so teeny and his head is so big. So he just kind of reminds me of like little Einstein, but in dino form, you know, like, I don't know, he kind of reminds me like an alien slash dino, because he has like no definition in his face. So that was just kind of weird. This little fella is by Lil Artist Bree on Etsy, and she sells the pattern for $3.50, which isn't bad. This is a pretty quick make. The legs are bobble stitches. The tail is the only thing you have to sew on. Everything else is in the round, so that's pretty cool. I was kind of scared because it didn't say where to attach the eyes. Like it said on row 3 or 4, but it didn't say where your stitch marker was, if that was the front or if that was the back. So I had to adjust these bobble stitches because they would have ended up back here. But he looks like he turned out pretty accurate. I still kind of think that his head is kind of weirdly shaped. Can you tell he's a cute little dino? I think he's adorable. Would I make this again? Probably not. I have other patterns that I like a little bit more than this. Like I said, if you don't have like one of these little standing dinos that you want, definitely try it out. Like I said, it's a quick make if you think he's adorable, you know. That is all I'm going to say about this little cutie. He is cute and then kind of creepy at the same time, but yeah, that is this little fella. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pattern. I can't with myself. Oh my gosh. Okay. This next pattern is literally stealing my heart. It was also one of the first patterns that I tried for this video. I just can't stop staring at her. She is so cute. This is Little Bitty Flamingo. This pattern is made by Darling Maple Designs, and it is completely no-sew. Look at her little bum, her little tail feathers. They're so cute. Isn't she just the sweetest? This is a type of pattern that I definitely want in my inventory. It does take a little bit more time. Look how much bigger she is compared to a lot of these, you know? So you can price her a little bit higher. To me, it takes a little bit of time, but it works up quickly compared to the time that it takes, if that makes sense. Everything, like I said, is crocheted into the round, even the beak. The only thing that's not crocheted in is this cute little headband, but it's so cute. I didn't want to make it, and then I saw it on the cute little photos and I had to, especially in this. Like, it went so perfectly with this pink and then the color of her body. Yes please. So I ended up doing that, and she's so adorable. Like, imagine making her in Bernat or like in like skinny chenille. She'd be so tiny. She's so adorable though. I definitely recommend this pattern. I don't know if I said it. I'm looking at it right now. It is $4 on Etsy. I don't think that's bad. You get the instructions for her little headband and all of her. So why not, you know? She's so cute. She's so adorable. I definitely recommend this pattern. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pattern. The next pattern is from one of my besties, and her name is Addison. She is the owner of Murphy Crochets, and she made this cute little Carter the Crab. It's a little hatchling series that she has on Etsy, and Carter is one of her son's names, so that is just like the perfect touch. But here is this little cutie. Look how adorable. She even has like the frills, and then like if you just want like a standard crab, it doesn't have the frills on it, so you can make it a little bit easier or a little bit less time consuming. She has this pattern priced at $4.95 on Etsy. Look how adorable he is. He even has all his little legs on the side. He's so cute. He is no-sew, in case you guys didn't know. And I think he's so adorable, including the little egg. If you were to make it, it's like a little hatchling. I think he's so cute. I definitely think he is market friendly. The longest time that it took me was to make these little grabbers right here. It is 2 separate pieces that you join together. So let me tell you, sometimes I have a hard time single crocheting 4 in the round, but after that it was smooth sailing. I can promise you that. It was so easy. Like, it was such a good pattern. I definitely would recommend this. Look at his little belly. His underbelly is the same color as his little frill. I think that's so cute. She has different little versions on the actual pattern for like if you just want to make the belly the same color as his top, and then like I said, the frill or no frill, just like a basic. If you want a basic little crab, you can do that too. But I think he's so cute and adorable. You guys should definitely add this to your list. I have never tried this pattern out, and I bought this a long time ago, even before me and Addison became besties. Look how cute he is. Like, he has a lot of sass going on just sitting here. Like, sir, are you okay? Are you okay? Are we okay? Like, seriously, he's so cute. I definitely recommend you trying this out and see how you do with it. I would say he is probably like an hour or under an hour make. He is a little bit tinier, so I would suggest using like basic chenille. I was trying to like find my basic chenille, but I only had one color of red, or else I would have made him in that and he would have been a little bit bigger. But he's just so cute. I just couldn't resist. So, especially if you make the little hatchling egg, I promise you stuff this little sucker in there, I bet you he's gonna look so adorable. That doesn't look like it takes too much time at all either. So yeah, I had to try some patterns out to kind of show you guys, you know, because I have a lot of her patterns that I haven't tried out, and so I wanted to try it out now. So yeah, here we have it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pattern. Okay, the next pattern that I wanted to try out is from one of my other besties here on YouTube, and it is Stitches by Buffy, and it is her Marcel the Baby Monkey pattern. Isn't he so cute? Look how big he is. This guy is pretty big. I don't know why I thought he was gonna be like this small. No, he's a pretty big size. Like, he's a good, decent size. Let me show you in comparison to Mr. Ninja Turtle. Look at that. And this guy is so quick to make. I'm not even joking you. He is low sew because you have to sew on the head, which doesn't take long. And his little hands and arms are like all dangly and stuff. Like, I think they're so cute because this is from like her Hug Me collection. So it's supposed to have Melody the monkey and Marcel the baby monkey, as well as it comes with a little banana. I wanted to make the banana, but we don't have time for that right now. But he's so cute. I'm sure the banana doesn't take that long. I just wanted to show off Mr. Marcel by himself. This pattern with Melody the monkey is $8 on Etsy. I don't think that's a bad price. You get 2 in 1. Like, dude, you get a baby monkey and you get a mama monkey and you get a banana. Like, come on now. That's not bad at all. And I heard these are fire. So I heard they go like hotcakes if you make them for your market. And I think you should definitely try this out. Maybe hang them around your booth area and stuff and show them off. Show them what they can do. Look at how cute they are. Or even upside down, dude. Or like one hand and one leg. Like, look at that. Look how cute he is. Help me. But no, for real. I don't know why I haven't made this pattern. I don't know why I haven't made any of these patterns that I've liked. Like, I guess I just haven't had time. I'm so happy that I'm starting this series to like try and go through patterns that I've never tested out before, because then you find gems like this and this and this. I mean, literally I could go on, you know what I mean? Like, look how cute he is. Let me go ahead and put these down. I look like a crazy crochet lady. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay guys, we're getting to the last couple of patterns that I have for you guys. The next one is this cute, adorable little lying pup. It is by Jenity's Shop on Etsy. She sells it for $5, which I think it's a fair price. He is no sew. I think he's so adorable. I will say I had trouble with his ears. I just had so much trouble with his ears. Everything else, like I said, I don't like crocheting so small. So his arms were a little rough for me, but everything else I just think he's perfect. I think maybe that's why I have such a hard time making my own puppy pattern, because this is so cute. I don't think it takes too much time to make this little fella. I think the worst part about it is like the color changes, but that's completely fine. Like, he deserves color changes. He needs color changes. He's so cute. I would definitely recommend this pattern. Is he market friendly? Yeah, if you make him in bigger yarn. If you make him in a thicker burnout blanket yarn, he will come out so cute. I definitely think you should give this one a chance and see if you like it. Definitely try it out if you're interested. Let's go ahead and move on to the final pattern, and the final pattern is one that I feel like everybody is on board with, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So the next pattern, I am going to say, didn't steal my heart whenever it first came out and everybody was hopping on this trend. I didn't want to try it. I don't like to be a trend follower, I guess, most of the time. I don't know. But I didn't really like it. I was like, no, I'm good. I'll pass. But like lately I've been seeing so many renditions of it to where I just had to try the original pattern out. And I think you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's probably on the thumbnail or somewhere and you guys probably saw it. But it is the loaf cap pattern. Can you guys believe it? Oh my gosh, I didn't even make the tail. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Well, ignore that because I am not sitting down to crochet the tail. I am finishing this video up. So this is the love cat pattern. Pretend there's a magical tail back here. But yeah, he is so cute. Have you guys seen all the renditions, like the free patterns, the extra patterns, like the tiny patterns? Like, there's so many. He's so cute. He's huge and he's so easy and fast to make. I heard she's coming out with a puppy one. It looks like it's $4.50 on her Etsy. Let's see if she already has the puppy one out. And she does. She has a cute little doggy. There's a 25% coupon when you buy 5 or more items from the shop. The doggy pattern is $4.50 as well. I don't know if I said, this is from Annie Caraway Art. This is so cute. I added the little whiskers. I added the little mouth. I just think he's adorable. Let's just pretend there is a tail here. There's no tail, but let's pretend. There's not much to say about this one, but if you haven't gotten on this train and you've been like a hater like me, definitely get on the train, hop on, all aboard, because this is such a cute little pattern. It is such a quick make. It's such a quick make. I'm sure if I like dedicated 10 more minutes of my time, I would have a tail. Let's go ahead and round up all the rest of these little guys and finish off this video. I literally just realized I couldn't carry all of them over here, so they're just gonna stay over there. But that is gonna be the end of this video, guys. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you aren't subscribed, because I do different videos here. I do vlogs if this type isn't your style. I do a vlog every single Thursday, and I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like, how cool is that? We get to hang out and chill, talk to all of our friends and all of our besties. I love that for us. We have a really cool community, so join the Inspire family if you're wanting to. Take the chance, you know? Well, I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys got some type of inspiration. Let me know if you're gonna try any of them out, and let me know if you have a favorite one that you just added to your cart, because guess what? I still have more in my cart that I want to try out. The best way to show me that you like this video is to give it a thumbs up so I know to make another part in this series. Well, I appreciate you guys so much, and I will catch you guys on Tuesdays Live tomorrow, 8 p.m. CST. Bye, guys.